the Ballad of the Ghost of Rhea. The sun stood high above the trees, above the bushes. Melodies of singing gaily spread across the outskirts of the city. Darkness into the foliage did only creep with slowness in the evening. Then, out of nothingness, the goddess did arrive. Behind a pond, in the deep maze of lanes and flower beds, a statue of the naked woman, which passers-by had hardly noticed in her green shadow, came to life. O Publius, she did address her master, her protector. I have here done today just like you asked me for it. With nothing round my waist have I here stood, while many of your noble guests could see me. Yes, believe it me or not one of them has taken any notice. It was advantageous, of course, that I could lean to such a well-shaped rock as that wherein your holy grotto lies. I feel that in some farther epoch to arrive, such statues like I here today have played one, voluptuous, like it's your taste, shall once again become quite much more popular. It's just a notion, see? That's what I feel. Your service hardly can be estimated high enough, her master answered. Since my fortune has foundered with that so ill-fated ship, it's necessary for me much to show that I'm still rich. You know how little I have got for all the real statues I have sold. It is a matter not of money, spoke the maid. Why, for you such a favour I readily can do. It's love. Thou lovest me. He earnestly had not expected yet to hear such words from her. He did not see what for the girl should love him. I love you, Publius, Calpurnia, the maid, repeated. And I would also like to tell you why. It's for the reason that you don't exploit a single slave, instead employing only 3. Thank you much, O maid, her bearded master answered. But now, as I'm unmarried, one idea for certain should be settled soon among the 2 of us. Willst thou become my wife? I will, O Publius, right here and now. Did I not say I love thee, dearest? And with these words, the formerly rich merchant seized her cheeks from both their sides and kissed her. But he started when, right in the moment that his lips touched hers, from far away sweet trumpets did resound. Well, in a melody so fair as never he had heard it. It wasn't real trumpets, that was clear. They somehow did emerge right in the twigs of the old oaks and cypresses his grandfathers had planted. On one condition, heard he now, out of the real mouth of the sweet maid. What is it? That you have to allow the Helena you recently have seen among my guests to come here regularly. Why should that not be? She isn't yet a Christian. Oh, that is a problem, certainly. She shall not talk to anybody a word on our faith. The sinking of my grain from Egypt is, you understand, already terrible enough. I do not need a gossip gaining ground around our secret meetings. I tell you, Helena is a good girl, Calpurnia said. She can be trusted. Can you give me an assurance to such an effect? She shares her meals with a good man you trust in. It is Constantius the Pale. Constantius? That simple girl. It's true. If that is true, Calpurnia, then there cannot be a doubt about sincerity with her. Constantius' wife will certainly support whatever cause that's good. Thou hast my word. While this grave dialogue between the two unfolded, Sol, the star that gave his light to man where the two spoke, did slowly vanish. Long the blackish lines appeared over the meadows of the park where cypress trees did stand. Out of these shadows rose a whitish, milky figure, with a silhouette like of a coloured fluid staining milk or water. In short, it was a ghost. I am the ghost, the figure said, of a fair lady known to you. My name is Rhea. I'm the mother of the man the Greeks call Zeus, you rather Jupiter. Then, but what? Immediately replied Calpurnia. Can you still hope to reach in our garden? Didn't we just say that we are Christians? And also Publius objected. Rhea is not all we want. We want Maria, he remarked. I care not if you Christians are or pagans, said Rhea's ghost. I am an everlasting pattern, just, which takes the shape of many venerated idols. I come to you this evening, here in this park, to tell you exactly this. Be confident. I will begin to slip within less than a century into the shape of Mary, Jesus' mother, evermore. This is great news! Exclaimed, astoundedly enough, upon these words the merchant, pale as cheese. And can you also grant me, I beg, that if I marry this decent Christian woman still tonight, my fortunes in the world of trade will heal? I can, the figure answered. Never mind. Thy fortune is restored with utter certainty, if just whatever earnest, honest cult thou canst across, thou wilt support. I swear it. Never swear. Just work for it. Please, keep these words in mind. Ora, but never much, and more labora. So I will do. This was the night in which decided was about the fate of Christianity.